Welcome to another day. Today we're working on our legs and our glutes. And for this workout, what you need a slider, but if you don't have a slider, you can use a sock or a boot as we were using before. And you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell, or you can do this one even body weight. So just make sure that it is challenging for you and challenging for your own level. Don't try to repeat after anyone and do it with the weight you cannot manage. Get it all set up. Have your water right next to you, and you will need a yoga mat as well for this workout. It will be a 25 minutes and it will be a hard one, so make sure that you are ready, you have warmed up. This is super important, especially with this workout. So get ready. I'm setting my timer. The first exercise is a side lunge to a curtsy. And start on your favorite side. I'm starting from my left. I'm using a 5 kilograms dumbbell with this exercise, but as I said, you're free to use no weights at all. Shift all the body weight to the left leg if you're doing the same side as me. And then start sliding to the side with the right leg. So it is there for support only. There is no weight at all on it. Tense this leg, tense the glutes, and then go down. Make sure that your back is straight, keep your chest upright. Then after this, you go into a curtsy lunge. So you slide that sliding disc behind you. And again, go down, and to stand up, you need to really tense that working left leg. Tense the glute. And then when you're doing a curtsy, drive your hips all the way back. And a break now. I'm explaining about the importance of engaging the correct muscle to make sure that you get all the benefits and no injuries. And now we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Let's go. Sliding down, and we're placing all the weight on that standing leg. And then we go into a curtsy and really driving our hips backwards and trying to achieve a 90-degree angle in our working leg knee. Do not rush with this exercise. Keep it under control, especially when you're standing up from that side lunge. Make sure that you really tense your muscles. And I'm showing now how to do it body weight. You still get a hell of a workout even without any weight added, because you have your own body weight here. Do not rush as before. 3, 2, 1, and a break now. That's great. So now having a rest, shaking this off, and we're going to move to the next exercise. Squat to squat on our toes. I'm going to use my dumbbell, but as before, you're free to do a body weight. And let's go. Bring your feet to about shoulder width or slightly wider. And make sure that your toes and your knees are going the same direction. With the first squat, really drive your hips backwards. And then with the second squat, go on your toes and slowly go down. Keep it under control. Your balance is going to be challenged here. Then again, place your heels back on the ground. Drive your hips back. With the regular squat, you're driving your glutes, your hips all the way back, like you're sitting on a chair. When you're doing a squat on your toes, you will not be able to drive your hips back that much because you will be wobbling and you might fall. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Shaking this off before we go into move to a different exercise. And we're gonna move onto our yoga mat and start with a one-leg bridge alternating. I'm using my dumbbell even for this exercise. Place it on your hips, but make sure that you don't hit your bone. You can even use a towel to make it more comfortable. And then lift one leg off the ground and go into that bridge position. Then place that leg back onto the floor and lift the other leg up. Keep alternating. Keep tensing those glutes. And make sure that you tilt your pelvic floor and not arching in that lower back. So trying to close that gap between the lower back and the floor all the time. And feeling that tension. You can even feel your muscle, touch the muscle and feel it to make sure that it is being engaged and being worked on. And we're almost done here. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now having a rest before we go into move to another exercise, which is going to be a get up to a low squat to a jump squat. Stay on your knees. Get ready. Starting now. Bring one leg, sit on your heels. Then bring one leg up like you're about to squat, second leg, and then lower yourself down a little bit and jump up, powerful jump. Then go onto your knees and again sit onto your heels, bring one leg to the front, second, and jump. All the main points, your knees and your toes are always looking in the same direction. Your chest is upright, your back is straight, neck is relaxed, and with that jump, you're really pushing that floor away from you and you're doing a powerful jump up. 3, 2, 1. Well done. And now we're gonna move to the second round. Get ready. Start with your favorite side again. I'm starting from my left. So slide your leg all the way to the side and drive your hips backwards. So we're descending down and driving our hips as far behind us as we can. Then pushing that floor away, really tensing the glute and the working leg. And sliding that disc behind us to do a curtsy lunge. Don't bring your leg too far behind you, just a tiny bit. And then try to descend down once again by driving your hips behind you. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now shake it off before we go into move to the different side, of course. If you find that one side is weaker than the other one, then this is completely normal. This is why we do those isolated movements or the unilateral movements where we train one side only. Because it is naturally occurring, the disbalances that having one foot bigger than the other, having one side weaker than the other, another side stronger, and that's the reason we're doing these exercises, so we can balance our body up and make sure that we are aligned properly. Keep sliding, keep engaging the glutes, keep engaging the leg. Keep your back straight, neck is relaxed. 3, 2, 1, well done. Shake it off and we're going to move to our squats. Roll your shoulders back and down, keep your back straight, and then start descending down by driving your hips behind you. Go into that squat as low as you can with your back straight. I'm showing from the side to show the difference in squats. So really driving hips behind, standing up, and then going on our toes, and we can't really drive that far back because we will fall down. We don't want that. So driving hips back with a regular squat, and then once we're on our toes, we're descending down. Keep going. Keep breathing. Make sure to keep your back straight and to keep engaging your glutes and your abs as well. 3, 2, 1. Well done. And the next exercise is going to be on our yoga mat again, which is a one-leg bridge alternating. You can do this one without any weight as well. This is entirely up to you if you go weightless, if you use the weight, and how heavy your weight is. But make sure that you can carry on for the full 45 seconds with the proper form. So this is your goal. It should be feeling challenging, and it does not matter if it is a 5 kilogram dumbbells, 55, or there is none at all, because our level is different. Really drive those glutes up. And when descending down, don't just drop on the floor. Control your body on the way down. And keep moving, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now lose your dumbbell and we're gonna go into our next exercise. So stay on your knees, get ready, catch your breath, and we're about to start. Let's go. Sit onto your heels. Then bring one leg, the other, descend a little and jump up. So once again, it's not a teeny tiny jump of a very tired person. It is a powerful jump up. Like a rocket, you're going all the way up. Imagine that you're trying to reach your goals, trying to chase your dreams, trying to achieve something, and then jump to reach that. Set your goals. Use any motivator which is working for you. Keep your form at its best. Go down, go onto your heels. Last jump. Well done. And a break now. And we're gonna move into our round number 3. Have a sip of water, but if you're drinking, make sure that it is a sip or a 2, not to overload your stomach. And let's go. Once again, remind yourself about the proper form. Keep your back straight. Make sure that you're really driving those hips back. If you don't feel an exercise in the correct muscles, if you don't feel it in your glutes, if you don't feel it in your hamstrings, then you need to check your form. Maybe you can go a little bit further behind you. Maybe you need to place your leg a slightly different way. So keep checking your form. And if you still don't feel it anywhere, just message me. Use this opportunity, message me, and I will check your form and suggest an alternative or correct form. And a break now. Shake it off and get ready to do this on the opposite side. Let's go. Descend down, slide that foot, and remember that all the weight is on the working leg. For me, it is the right leg now. The other leg is there for support only, and it's not bearing any weight at all. Keep your back straight. This side is a lot harder for me. So as I said, we all have disbalances, and it is a lot harder to stand up from that side lunge position. But I do not get discouraged. This is actually the motivator for me to balance my body up and to make sure that I can complete the same thing on both sides equally. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Having our break. And we're gonna move to our squats now. So get your posture right, showing you from the side. Drive those hips behind you. Sit back, push the floor away and stand up. And then slowly go into that squat on your toes. This is going to be super challenging for your balance. If you're really wobbly and you cannot keep that in a right alignment, you're just falling to one side, then you can do this exercise next to a wall. You can see now I almost fell because it is so easy. The moment you start moving a little bit faster, and then you get a chance that you might fall. But don't get discouraged. So once again, use a wall or a chair for support. And a break now. Getting our mat back so we can move to our one leg bridges. And let's go. Tilt that pelvic floor, close the gap between the lower back and the floor, and keep driving those glutes up. One leg, place it back, change the leg, and go up again. Keep doing it. Do not give up. We only stop when the beeper tells us to. Keep driving it. Exhale on the effort. Exhale when you're going up, and then when you're lowering yourself down, inhale. Keep moving. Well done. And a break now. Have a sip of water if you need to, and then we're going to move to our get up to a low squat, to a jump squat. Let's start. That burns a lot, and especially this exercise. It is super challenging. It will burn your quads and you will feel your heart rate going up. And this is exactly what we want to do with the 20-25 minutes workouts. When you're placing, I'm showing you what not to do. When you're placing those feet up and just about to go up into the jumping squat, check your knees. Make sure that they're not going inwards because this is what happens naturally. But keep them in line with your toes and then descend a bit lower before jumping up high. That will give you an extra strength and extra power to jump higher. Well done, break. And we're moving to our next round. Have a sip of water before we're gonna go to the side lunges. Let's go. Start with your favorite side once again. For me, it is the left side. We even naturally pick the stronger side. This is the thing. When we have this exercise, which we don't particularly like, there is normally a reason. And that can be not knowing how to perform it correctly or our weakness in a specific part of the body. And it's not a bad thing. This is a good thing because you know which part you need to concentrate on in order to balance yourself out. Keep going, curtsy lunge. And then inhale, slide down, and on the exhale, come up. I'm showing now that even if it's a tiny move, it's a good move. Now we're in our break before we're starting on the other side and going back to that tiny move to maybe a half lunge to maybe a 2/3 lunge. You need to make sure that your back is straight and that you can actually come up from this position. So even if it is a tiny bit of descending down, and this is where you add at this moment, that is completely fine. Then you're gonna get stronger and you will feel how you can go lower and lower. Keep moving. Well done. More than halfway through. I'm sure we can do it. You can do it. You're stronger than you think. For me, this side is super challenging. Let's go. Down. Push that floor away. Go up. And a break now. And we're going to move to our squat. So get ready. Let's go. Drop your hips behind you. Come up. And then go onto your toes and descend down. Keep alternating a regular squat and a squat on your toes. Watch your knees. Don't let them to go inwards or outwards. They're only following your toes. Well done. Inhale, go down. Exhale, come up. You will be wobbling, you will be shaking, and this is normal because your entire body is working super hard. And break now. The next exercise is our one leg bridge. So let's remind about proper form. Starting now. Tilt your pelvic floor, close that gap between the lower back and the floor. That way, not just your glutes are going to be working, but your core muscles as well. By placing that positioning of your spine into the neutral alignment, you're making your core to contract. So this is giving you an extra boost to your workout. And then come up, no tension in your neck. Use the weight on your hips or use it without any weight. It is your choice. Make sure it's challenging. And now my camera is about to die, but carry on. We have 8 seconds. Well done. Keep moving. 2, 1, and break now. Today the technology was not on my side. So now we are in our break. We're going to finish. And not just the camera died, but my timer have gone crazy. And In a bit, it will just give some random periods for workouts, but don't be discouraged. Just watch what I'm doing and follow me along. Well done, we're on our jumps. Go down, sit on your heels, bring one foot, the other foot, descend a little before that powerful jump up. Keep going, keep doing it. And now we're gonna be moving to our best round. Why is it best? Because it is the last one, because we are super tired and we need to pay an special attention to our form, to keep it right and to prevent injuries. 3, 2, 1, well done. Having our break now before we go in to move to that last round. So starting from our side lunge to a curtsy, grab your weight if you're using one, and let's go. Sliding all the way down as far as we can and keeping our back straight, always keeping our back straight. Then pushing the floor away and standing up. Bringing that foot behind us, sitting back, driving hips behind, and then coming up by pushing the floor away once again. When you're standing up from any squat position, from any lunge position, make sure that you really tense your working leg and your working side glutes. This way you will have this extra work. And now we have a break. This is what I was talking about. My timer have gone mad here. And for some reason it gave us 30 seconds instead of 45. Not sure why. After that, everything is gonna go according to plan. So starting now on the other side. Normal 45 seconds round. Sometimes nothing works, but don't be discouraged. Carry on. Slide that foot down, go into a side lunge, bring it back together, and slide behind you and go into a curtsy lunge. Well done. Keep moving, keep doing it. Just 15 seconds left. You can do it. Well done. Almost there. 2, 1. And a break now. The next exercise is a squat to toes squat. This is the last time we're doing it, so gather all your strength together. Pull yourself together. You can do it. Let's go. Go into the squat. Knees and toes go in the same direction. Don't let your knees to go inwards, because this is equals an injury almost immediately. You're going to have sore knees afterwards because you go out of alignment. You need to make sure that joints are always aligned. That will give you an extra benefit of seeing results faster, and the most important thing, it will protect you from injuries. Keeping our back straight here, not rushing into going down, not rushing into standing up, controlling our body. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Having a break now. Let's get that yoga mat closer so we can do our one leg bridge. Lay down, and we're starting now. Drive that glute up. Tense that leg. One at a time. Keep switching. Keep breathing. Exhale when you go up. Inhale when going down. Exhale up, in, down. Keep moving. We are halfway through that. Tense that glute, tense that leg. Think about the workout is almost finished. Think about it. Think how close you got to the end. Not much left, but continue moving. Don't stop. It's only 25 minutes, so we need to work hard. 3, 2, 1. Well done. And now we're going to move to the very last exercise. So get ready. We can do it. Shake it off. Have a sip of water if you need to. And let's go. Sit on your glutes. Bring one foot forwards, the other one, and then powerful jump up. Knees and toes are going the same direction. Back is straight, abs are engaged. Keep reminding yourself about the proper form. This is how you get results. This is how you get results fast. This is how you protect yourself. This is how you teach your body to do a certain movement in a correct way, which is a lot easier than relearning once you've learned it the wrong way. Because our body is super intelligent. It's got this memory and it will continue doing it the way you learned. So make sure you learn it the right way. 3, 2, 1. And we're done here. And that was a powerful jump and it was nice and in synchrony with our timer. So now, have a sip of water and make sure that you do a proper stretch after this workout. Your legs, your glutes, ideally your full body, in order to help yourself with recovery. To make sure that you can come back tomorrow and work out again. Pick a good food every time you eat. Drink plenty of water. Pay attention to how you feel about yourself. And a very important notice, make sure that you praise yourself even for small achievements. And right now, hug yourself and tell yourself well done. And then love yourself, love your life. And I love you all so, so much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Only when the dust settles, you start to regret all the things that you've been fighting for. 'Cause I know that what you planned out, everything that you built up.